With Guiding Echoes, and this is my review of the Witch's Tarot. As you can see, this Witch's Tarot deck comes with a lot of cool stuff. So first of all, we have this big beautiful box. You can see it's a good size box. We have a deck of 78 cards and also a 312 page companion book, and you can take a look at how big that is right there. So it's full of a lot of great information. This deck was created by Mark Evans, who is the artist, and Ellen Dugan, who is the author, and also published by Llewellyn Publishing. So let's go ahead and dive in. I want to show you what these cards look like. Now, there are a lot of things to love about this deck, including the back. On the back of the card, we have an image of the triple goddess moon, and we also have the color blue for the bottom of the card and pink for the top. Now, this is an awesome feature if you don't like working with reversals. If you shuffle the cards and you lay out your cards and you notice that some of the cards are in reverse and you don't like to read reversals, well, this deck has you covered because it's easy to decide which way to turn over the cards based on the back so that you don't get any reversals in your reading. So again, very cool feature with this deck. Now, as we start to go through the cards, you'll begin to see that the pictures are absolutely gorgeous. They're very beautiful. They're clean, they're crisp, and for those of you who don't like borders, this deck does come with borders, but they are very, very thin as to not take away from the brilliance and the magnitude of these beautiful pictures and their symbols and messages. So you can see that these cards are very brilliant. They're vibrant colors that just jump off of the cards and bring these images to life. So this is a great deck on so many levels. You're going to notice also that there are some cards that have been changed. The Judgment card has been replaced with Karma, and the Devil card has been replaced with the Shadow Self. So you are going to notice that there are a few differences in this deck, but not a whole lot, and not so many that the cards are going to be unrecognizable to you. So there are some great changes here with this deck in terms of the cards that Mark and Ellen decided to change. So we have three-dimensional characters with very different features. They all look different. They have different shaped eyes, different noses, big cheeks, thin cheeks. I mean, everyone is different. And all of the characters look highly realistic. They look like people you would see in your everyday life, except for the costumes and the clothes that they're wearing, such as this queen right here, very vibrant, very beautiful costume. And, speaking of the costumes and clothing, the ones drawn in this deck are absolutely beautiful. In fact, I'm thinking of having a couple of the dresses made because they're that gorgeous. So all of the cards, even the scarier ones, are pleasing to the eye, and they're well drawn. And there was much attention given to the details. So Mark did an excellent job on this deck. And this is a really good deck to add to your library. So if you are new to tarot or you're a pro, this is definitely a deck that you will want to add to your collection. Not just because it's beautiful, but also because the pictures and the meanings just jump off of the deck. This is a great deck to enhance your intuition. And you're going to find that the symbols and the colors, everything about these cards are easy to read. And again, they're pleasing to the eye, which is a nice thing. So we're going to stop going through the deck now because I want to leave some surprises for you. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the book. So this is the Witch's Tarot Companion book. Again, it is full of a lot of great information in it. In this book, Ellen gets pretty personal when she talks about her introduction to the world of tarot. She was actually 24 years old, married with 3 kids, and used flashcards to learn tarot basics while feeding the kids, doing laundry, dishes, and pretty much doing chores. So if she can do it, you can do it. And this book comes with very practical advice on doing readings for yourself and for others. And most tarot companion books skip these vital steps, so it's nice that Ellen included this in her book. This book also includes charms and prayers that you can use in the right state of mind, or to put you in the right state of mind, so that you can be an open channel while receiving these special messages from the universe. So this book also includes different tarot spreads that you can use. Let me go ahead and flip back here. So as you can see, she has different tarot spreads that are included in the book. She talks about the 1-card tarot readings, the 3-card tarot readings, as well as the horseshoe spread and a significator card reading. And she also gives an introduction to tarot magic. So as you can see, magic with Witch's Tarot deck. So in the back of the book right here, she gives you some little charms and spells that you can use to manifest things using this wonderful deck. So we have calling the pages for inspiration and enthusiasm, other spell casting options with court cards. We also have, let's see, basic directions. So again, very good directions on how to gain things that you want. Tarot spell to create a strong united coven or circle. We have tarot spell for abundance, tarot spell for protection, tarot spell for attracting romance, tarot spell to heal a broken heart, and so on and so forth. So there are original spreads in here alongside these tarot magic, or these tarot spells, I should say. So there's a lot of great information that comes in this book, and it's information that you're probably not going to find in another book. So there are things that are very unique to this book and to this deck, and I really found this deck to be fascinating. It reads like a novel. The other thing that I really enjoyed about this book is that in the beginning, when you're reading up on the different major arcanas, you'll see that she includes the deity association. Well, let me back up. There's the keywords for each card. The deity that's a deity, I always have a hard time with that word, but basically the spiritual source associated with that deck. So for this one, we have the Empress, and the deity that's associated is Aphrodite, Venus, Demeter, Gaia, Isis, and so on and so forth. She also gives the astrological association, which for this one is Venus, and keywords for that card if it's in reversed. So if you're new to tarot, you're going to find the keywords and the reversed keywords very helpful for you. Also, the big pictures are going to help as well, because if you've ever looked at other companion books, they'll either have very, very small pictures or none at all. And if you're new to tarot, it's really kind of important to have a big picture just so it's easier for you to find the card and you can gain more information on it. So all of these cards in the deck have a really great profile that goes alongside with them. So even when we get into cups, there's a lot of information given on the cups. There's the keywords, the reversals. It doesn't have the deity association or the astrological association, but you still have a lot of information that gives you a deeper look at each of these cards, whether it's the major arcana or the minor arcana. So overall, a very good book. It's fun to read, it's interesting, it's humorous at times, and it does read like a novel, so you feel like you're getting to know these characters while getting to know the cards on a more intimate and personal level. So there you go, guys. That is my review of the Witch's Tarot. I do hope that you enjoyed this review, and you know, if you've been wondering whether or not you should add this to your collection, I highly recommend that you do. It's a great deck and it's a great book, and I can guarantee you're going to get a lot of great information out of your readings, and you're going to get a lot of entertainment out of it as well. So, you know, this deck offers a little bit of everything, so I do hope that you will find it to be as life-affirming and intuitive as I have. So be sure to check this one out and add this to your library as well if you've been on the market for a new deck or just like to collect them like I do. So there you go. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please remember to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel so you can be notified when I release new videos in the future. Thanks for watching. Namaste.